So you want to display a certain range of lines in a file. You've got this file, beginning, end. You don't want to see everything. You just want to see from a certain point. You've got this file. Sorry about that. We are live. So you got this file. You got the beginning, you got the ending. You don't want to see the whole thing. You want to see from here to here, or from there to there, or from there to there. You want to specify a specific range in the file to display. That can be done very easily, and I'm going to show you how. So let's go ahead and pull up our terminal here, and I'll show you guys the magic. And everyone watching right now, click on that like button. Definitely appreciate it. Also, comment below. Say hi. Thanks for the support. All right, let's get right to it. All right, pull up my terminal. And the terminal is here. Say hi, you guys watching. Tell me where you're watching from and when you subscribed. All right, here's the terminal. There it is. Hello. How's everybody doing? All right, so here we're gonna do an ls in this directory. Here's the directory. We've got a single file in the directory, and we can display the contents of that file with the cat command. Tab it out, and there you go. So that's what's in the file. I'm gonna take a quick check in the chat room. You guys in the chat room, let me know if the sound is good. I did a video yesterday. The sound was not good, and I could not see the chat, so I didn't know that there was a problem. So you guys listening in right now, let me know how the sound is, and we're gonna get right into showing you guys how to specify a range in a file. All right. Now that the sound is good, I'm going to continue. I'll check back with the chat in a second, but you guys please chat. I know there's a little delay. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Now this is very easy to do. What you're going to do, so here's the contents of the file. We can actually go into the file with the less command, and there it is. That's every line of the file, right? We can also look at the file using VI. Let me see if VIM is installed. And we type that in. Okay, so we don't have VIM. This file. There you go. So there's a file line, 1 line, 2 line, 3 line, 4 line, 5. Let's say I just want to see from this is U to end. That's it. This is U to end. I want to see that range. So I need to specify or target this string or something in this line, and then also target something in this line as well as the end of the range, right? So we're going to get that, this, and then, because then's in the middle, we're specifying range. All right, very easy to do. Now, first of all, let's show you, let's clean up our screen here, take a quick look in the chat. Okay, you guys are shy. You guys are shy. Click on the like button. All right, so I'm gonna assume you guys can hear me. So what we're gonna do here is we can grep the file for a pattern. We can grep for end in test file, and we can see there's the end line. We can grep for this in test file name. There we see that. We can grep for this with a capital T. And we get that. So now we're getting every single line with that pattern, but we don't want every single line, we want range. So what I can do is I can cat the file, and we can then pipe that, right? That's right above the enter key. We can pipe that to the SED command, and then we can set up our targeting on this. So with these brackets, we're going to specify a range, and the range is going to begin here and end there, right? Now, we're going to also use the -n option, and generally speaking, we're going to be putting everything in single quotes. So I'm basically setting it up. This is how we're going to do it. We want to print the results, so we're going to add a P at the end, right? Now, we're pretty much good to go. All we need is to not do this. hit enter before we finish typing our command. Anyway, so let's do that again. Let's complete our command. So we need to actually set the range, right? So to set the range, actually, I'm going to need to take a quick peek at the file again. So let's just cat star. There's only one file here, so we can get away with that. And now we can see what we want. So let's set the beginning as this. Let's see. Let's do this is you. So this is you. Is going to be the beginning. Okay, so that's the beginning, and we want to end with end. I can just type that in, and let's see what happens. Look at that. Look at that. So above here, you can see the entire file. If I highlight the entire file, that'll be nice. That's the entire file, right? But we only displayed this is you to end. And we did that by specifying the range beginning with this pattern and ending with this pattern, right? So we can do a lot of different things here. So let's clean this up, clear, and let's display the file again. And now let's specify a different range. We can simply delete that, and we can delete this. In another video, I'll show you how to delete that faster. Actually, I think I posted it already, where you don't have to hit delete 101 times. You can actually delete by word and stuff like that. A lot of cool tricks you can learn here on this channel, so definitely subscribe for that. So now let's specify a different range. So now I'm going to specify beginning with if, and it's case sensitive, and we're going to end it with just that. I'm not even type the full thing, right? You guys can see where I'm getting that from. So I'm just typing that string. I don't need the full word. It's going to end wherever you see that pattern, right? These are patterns or strings we're specifying. If, that's all we need. Any line with if in it, anywhere in the line is going to be the beginning, right? So we hit enter. There you go. If you enjoyed this video, then subscribe. Make sure to click on the bell icon after you subscribe. Thanks so much. Awesome. Shameless plug. Anyway, so there you go. Pretty easy. I can do another example. Let's cat the file, specify another range. So let me show you. I want to drive this point home to you guys about what we're actually doing here. So really quickly, Prakash, oh man, I'm going to mess up your name up. Prakash in the chat, Prakash Upadhyay, I think is how you pronounce it. Sorry if I messed your name up. Thanks for watching and confirming that the sound is good. You're watching the Computer Programming University. We are doing a SED tutorial. Now I want to show you something else. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to really drive this point home. I'm going to say begins, I'm going to set my range as beginning with TA and ending with, this should be interesting. Let's see what happens if I do this. S and space. Can I get away with that? Can I get away with that? Let me let you guys see what I'm doing. So TA is TA. My highlighting is horrible. TA is TA right there, right? And the S space, I'm trying to grab, there's a couple of them, by the way, so you're going to see what's going to happen. There's a couple of them. So you have S space, S space, S space. So what do you think is going to happen? We're specifying the end of the range. It's a very important behavior to be aware of. Is it going to end at the first line where you see S and space, or is it going to look for the last line that contains S and a space? Or is it going to have a problem with the fact that we just have a space in here? Will SED allow us to specify a space like that? Now, before you consider what the answer to that question is, remember the entire thing is in single quotes, right? Because generally speaking, you don't want to have just, random space hanging around. You need to let the shell know that that's something, right? That's not just a random space between what you're typing in. You actually are specifying something. You're specifying a space, right? So for example, if I type in ls space -l, that space is not an actual space where I'm trying to say something to the shell. That's just, I need to separate my commands so the shell can see it's ls and then it's this. You know what I mean? But here we're actually looking for an actual space. So let's see what happens. So it accepted it. And as you can see, it grabbed, so we looked, the ending pattern was S in space. As you can see, it did not grab the final one. So the final one is U. It did not grab, I'm sorry, I'm talking crazy right now. It did not grab the final one, instead it grabbed the first one. So the range, so very important, pay attention to what happened here. So when SED was run on this file, it first looked for the line with the pattern TA. Then it started scanning down from there, looking for the end pattern. End pattern specified as S space. The second it found an S space pattern, it stopped. Very critical to know, because if you do this in some script that you're writing and you assume that it's going to go all the way to the bottom one, that's what I said, end with this pattern, right? Then you're going to give your user false results. They're using a script that someone else is going to use, and they think that they're seeing the full range, but that's not what you're seeing. You're going to see from the first occurrence of the first string to the first occurrence of the second string. That's the way this works. All right, I'm going to take a quick look in the chat. Any questions, let me know. Without any further questions, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this video. Thank you guys for watching and clicking on that like button, and for subscribing, and definitely, like I said, make sure you click on that the bell icon. Next to this, after you subscribe, the button is going to say subscribed. There's going to be a bell icon. Make sure you click on that. And that's the only way to get notifications. If you don't click on the bell icon, you might as well not subscribe, pretty much. So thanks for watching. Lots more videos coming up here on the Computer Programming University, where learning, I believe learning should be fun. And I say always smile. Buongiorno. Ciao. Buenas tardes. Hello and goodbye to everyone across the globe, and see you soon. Much more videos coming up. Buongiorno. Ciao. Guten Tag.